Hey everybody, I'm that girl Goddess. I'm sitting under the fan and then blew my hair, my wig, but um I'm coming to talk about accountability. I've been listening to a lot of podcasts and even some of my friends in their relationships, including my own. And I recognize there's a lot of warfare going on against them because sometimes we tell people too much. That's my confession. A lot of people can say they did this. And sometimes we going through because we don't take accountability for what we have done wrong. Now, if you're married, it's possible you ain't took accountability for your wrong and try to make the other person feel guilty because sometimes when people go into marriage, they looking to see how they can gain, not in an evil way. And sometimes they just trying to validate that this person loved them, so they try to get them to do more and more and more and look past their faults and everything, but they come at them when it's things they did wrong, you know. And you have to be just as forgiving towards your spouse or significant other as you want them to be for you. See, a lot of people don't understand what marriage and relationship is all about: commitment. You know, if you married, you put God in the middle of this. You made a vow to God that you was going to do this. And he tell you, don't be rash with your mouth and speak too fast. And even to your partner, sometimes we say things that's just not justifiable, or we do things that's just not right. But we have to be grown about things, adult about things. We're going to have to go back in there and tell our spouse, you know what? When you told me that you didn't like this that I was doing, and it could be something simple as wearing your clothes too short or revealing different parts of your body, and I'm talking about men too, that could make them feel insecure, or they tell you, look, I need you to tell me that you're attracted to me, or you're handsome, or I'm beautiful more, because I'm going through a rough patch seeing so many people knowing that they're in the world, that knowing that what I seen was perfect and beautiful, and was that I tell everybody all that in a bag of chips, somebody else is seeing it too. And from day to day, I need to speak up more. You have to admit to them, like, you know what? I'm not speaking the language of love. I know sometimes we play with one another and we call each other boo head, and you know, but it means more. Especially if someone tell you that they're not feeling good, they need you to compliment them more, or tell them how you feel and voice it in front of people. You have to take that into consideration, that you made a vow to love this person, not just on an intimate level, but emotionally, mentally, and you got to help them through their trauma, because everybody comes into a relationship with a lot of baggage and trauma. But if you want to stay together, you not only do you have to forgive each other 1,001 times, you're going to have to do things to serve their higher good and say, I'm sorry, I need to take accountability for this. Babe, you are the best thing since fresh sliced bread. Or you may tell them, like, when I look at you, I get chills everywhere. You know, I really am attracted to you, baby. You look so good. You're sexy. You're fine. You have to validate people. I only have eyes for you. Because every day it's a war. The devil hates marriage. He hates relationship. He hates when people are committed and loyal to one another. So he always trying to find a way to wiggle his way in. You can't hold a person past against them, because that don't even have nothing to do with you. And sometimes it do. But it's gone. You got to live in the present moment. You can't just get caught up in yesteryear. Okay? And I'm just telling this. Let's take accountability and come higher and try to be more supportive towards our loved ones, our spouse, people we are entangled with, have relationships with, not just on an intimate level, but on a lot of levels. Okay, you can be business partner. You have to tell that person, look, I dropped the ball. I didn't count the inventory. I made a mistake. I didn't order enough. You know, these things affects people, and they don't have. It's wrong for you to let them think, that they made the mistake. They miscounted. They misplaced something. You have to tell your spouse, remember when I said that you took such and such of mine? Baby, I found it. Baby, I was talking out of term in front of your friends because I felt, defenseless. I'm insecure. I shouldn't have done that. We have to take accountability for our actions. And that is the word I'm going to give today. Let's take accountability and admit when we're wrong and stop doing what we were doing and truly repent and change. I want to see successful relationships, and I know you want to be in one. Like, share, and subscribe, comment. I love hearing the comments, and I know I dropped the ball because I'm working 2 jobs. So yes, I dropped the ball of posting. But come on back. God bless.